What the hell is going on in Yellowjackets? Let me start by saying I love Yellowjackets. I've watched every episode so far. I've just finished watching episode 7, and I'm confused about a few things. Actually, a lot of things. I thought I understood what was happening in the TV show. Kids got stranded, a few died, a few survived by cannibalizing the ones that died. Now they have to keep that whole cannibal thing a secret because who wants to be known as a cannibal for the rest of their lives? That kind of sums up what the TV show is about. Yes, but I have a few questions. Is it just the whole cannibal thing that they're afraid of coming out? Or is there something more? First off, what is up with Thaisa? We have seen in episode 6 that while stranded in the wilderness, Lottie had a vision about her eating dirt, and then in episode 7, she woke up in a tree covered in blood while searching for a way out of the wilderness. Also, present day Thaisa woke up under a tree covered in dirt with a bite on her hand and her mouth filled with dirt as if she was eating it. Like, so many questions about her needs answering. Like, who bit her hand? Did she bite herself? Also, this made me wonder if she was the woman in the tree that Sammy, her son, was afraid of. And did she write that threatening message on her door? Second question, what happened to Travis? Well, it's not a stretch to think that whatever happened in the wilderness made him want to be away from people in general. I mean, watching your father die and possibly your brother as well. Also, his relationship with Natalie was a train wreck. So he also probably wanted to be away from that because Natalie herself is also a train wreck. Another question, most importantly, who killed him and why? What did he know? What did he do? Third, what the hell is Misty's deal? Like, seriously, is she working with the girls or against them? Since it was revealed that she was the reason why they spent that long stranded in the wilderness because she destroyed the black box, the one thing that could have helped them to be rescued sooner, like before they had to resort to eating each other sooner. So, yeah, I think she's crazy, but is she a crazy friend or a crazy enemy? Because right now she has someone tied up in her basement. So we're not too sure on that one. A few answers are needed on Misty. What does the symbol mean? We have seen this symbol throughout the season. It's there in the wilderness and it's also there during the present day. The photographs that were taken at the scene of Travis's murder revealed that the symbol was drawn at the scene. This raises questions for me. Is it a ritualistic symbol? What is the significance? And who drew it at the scene of Travis's murder? Was that person in the wilderness as well? Probably a member of the stranded group that we haven't been reintroduced to so far? Or possibly a family member of one of the kids that died out there in the wilderness? Maybe Jackie's parents who have not moved on. So I wouldn't put it past them. What does the message spill mean? Someone wrote the word on one of the doors of Thaisa's house. My theory is that Thaisa wrote it while she was sleepwalking. So who wrote it? I think I do know that. But if Thaisa didn't write it, what does it mean? If someone else wrote that on the door, what does it mean? What does spill mean? Does it mean spill your guts, as in speak the truth about what happened in the wilderness? Or does it mean to spill blood because they were performing some weird ritualistic sacrifice of each other out there in the woods before eating each other? So does that mean that they should kill again? Fourth, who is the eyeless lady and what is her significance? In episode 3, we saw a flashback where a younger Thaisa is with her grandmother who is sick and dying. Her grandmother then went into a panic and started yelling at someone or some entity that they cannot take her eyes. Then at the funeral, we see Thaisa looking at her grandmother inside her coffin who didn't have any eyes. Okay, more questions. Who took Thaisa's grandmother's eyes and what's the significance? Is that the same entity that is the cause of whatever happened in the wilderness? How does it tie in? Is Thaisa being stalked by this evil? Is this the reason for her sleepwalking? Did whatever happened in the wilderness happen because of Thaisa? So many questions that I hope will be answered in the remaining episodes. Hopefully, we get them.